Today we're talking to Harry Wheeler at Clarence Park following the Saints' first successive win since Harry took over as caretaker manager, a 3-2 victory over Maidenhead United, and of the 3 wins, Harry, I'd imagine that's probably the sweetest, certainly the toughest game.
It was certainly the toughest, and it was definitely the most relieving at the end as well. It was important. I knew how important it was, and you know that one to me, the second game is normally the tester, and you know we go into Saturday really high spirits. Now we'll have a short, sharp training session on Thursday night, but that was really important, and we knew at half time just to keep the lads calm, make sure they're focused, don't get into anything with the other players, don't get involved in any situation that doesn't go your way. Because as I said the other day, and I'll repeat it again, when these lads are on their game playing wise, and as you saw second half, teams struggle to get the ball off you, and we're relentless at getting it back as well. So there's a lot of positives from that in the second half, definitely.
Twice we led in the first half through Junaid Mead and Ben Martin heading home. Twice Maidenhead came back, so level at half time, and they're riding high in the table just outside the playoffs. I think most people would expect them to go on at least get a point, but probably win the game.
Yeah, that's just relating to literally what I just said about not getting infatuated with moments in the game. I mean, as I said to him after, I said you conceded, you know, effectively from 2 set pieces. Before this today, if you'd asked me, I'd have said defending corners wise, I can't too many this season we conceded from. I think we set up quite well. So I just said to him, next time you get one in the second half, and they'll inevitably they will get a corner. I said it's a totally new corner. The ball will fly different, the players will be different, the whole situation is different again. So don't get infatuated suddenly with, we're not good at defending set pieces, because they are. And so I just said today, you know, make sure every time the new opportunity comes, make amends for it. And it's nice that I said you got 45 minutes to make amends for the corner coming in that you conceded from. And I think they definitely did that. I thought they defended the rest of them really well. There was a couple where they threw their body on the line, and it just showed the desire and how desperately they wanted to win the game.
It's good to see Ben Martin starting to get on the score sheet, getting the old headers in there, but nobody expects Junaid Mead to get too many headers.
No, and I think Ben would have got the first one as well. Ben was queuing up behind him, and he said he went to edit and he just saw someone jump in front of him and edit in. So it's nice to have 2 in there. It means, I mean, the ball says it all really. The ball in there is a fantastic ball for both goals. And no, Junaid won't get too many like that, but I thought Junaid and Ben were excellent, both of them. I thought Ben was solid the whole time, and I think Junaid just was bright. He gave the centre halves a real tough time, because they didn't know if he was going to go behind, they didn't know if he was going to drop in, and that's sort of why we looked at him there, because I thought he'd give you that variety up there today.
Second half we struggled to really test them. Took us, I think, to a 78th minute to get a worthwhile shot in, and then we got a corner, then we got a late winner. What a great strike by Jonathan Edwards.
Yeah, and I feared the worst last week when he come off, because I know, and no disrespect, I know it was a Heart-Senior Cup the week before, but I saw things in him that just showed me that he could add something to us. You know, I think he's an all-round game, and funnily enough, the last time I saw him is in a Dagenham v Peterborough under-18s game, and he destroyed us in that game as well. So I mean, he's someone that he can go in behind, he can hold the ball up. He's got, as you can see, he can come in from either side. And I just looked around the bench, and you could see he was desperate to get on. And every time I looked up and then looked away again, he looked disappointed. So I wanted that kind of attitude to go on, and he went on. And I said to him, "You go and win us the game," and he's exactly done his job.
It's funny, a lot of people look at forward and say, oh look, he's good, he holds it up, he does this, that and the other, whereas Jonathan, he just goes for goal.
Yeah, and inevitably you will get judged what you do in the final third. You could tell people at the top level, oh, he's a good forward. The first thing they'll say is, how many goals do you get? That's the first question. And if you're not scoring enough goals, you're not a good forward. So he does his job, as I said. And I said to lads, just do your job. And if you look at him the second game, he only played 5 minutes, but in 3 games he's got 3 goals. So he's doing his job at the moment, and someone that just has that desire to score, like Theo does, like Harry does as well, and even like Junaid does, a desire for the first goal. You've got 4 people that have desire to score goals. We will score regularly from now on.
Good thing was we never had to come from behind, but it could have been so different early on. Most people thought it was a penalty in the first half, a handball. Decision went our way, nothing was given. How did you see it?
Yes, so did I. Being honest, so did I. I think you get them. We have some. I would still argue that last week's wasn't, in my opinion. I think, as I said, players don't run with their hands outside, so I'd argue last week's wasn't, but I'm honest the other way and say, yeah, it was. But, you know, so maybe it was harsh last week, worked in our favour, because you know, Welsh done his job, and then today we got away with that one. But there'll be times this season when it goes to us and we think we're adamant we got a penalty and we haven't got one. So, you know, there'll be times both ways in the season as it goes on.
One new signing in the side tonight, central defender Eddie O'Shoddy. I'd imagine you're quite pleased with the way he played.
Yeah, good. Gives us something different. As we said before, gives us something different in terms of the three centre-halves we've got. He gives us more of the pace and the different aspect to it. I told him he'd come in and have to fight for his place. He wasn't going to walk in and just start tonight. Unfortunately, Lockie got held up with work, as players do at part-time at times. And so he got his chance earlier than he would have. And I said to him, no, you got your chance, keep the shirt. You play well, you keep the shirt. Everyone here is going to play for places. No one's got a right to. No one's on a pedestal and got a right to be above anyone else. So you keep your shirt, and everyone in that side. I looked around on the bench, and every single person in that side could come on and do something in that game. Everyone's strong enough. It's a strong squad, and so everyone's as important as each other, and we just need to keep pushing on. But the boys are together, really together. So he's come into a group, and he's that character. It's massively important when you get players in, you find out first what they're like as a person, rather than what they're like as a CV and where they've been. What's he like as a person? He's fantastic. He's come in. He wants to be part of the club. He's already every time. He's the most enthusiastic person that texts me back. Really buzzing to be here, and he's just excited. So he only adds positivity to the side.
You went into match with only 4 substitutes today. Well, someone's written down Gasmo Cell on that one, a late arrival, I suspect. We've got 2 players suspended. How are we fixed for Saturday? Anybody else going to draft into boost the squad?
Not right now. As I said, the bench is happy. You can only use 3 anyway. So you can't have this thing about 5 and only use 3. We ended up having 5 in there. Yeah, there was we'll call that. Gus got put on there late. Okay, through no fault of, I'd say, mine or his. Okay, and he was always meant to be involved from the beginning. So we've got 5. We'll have 5 on Saturday as well. So we've got 5 minimum. And we'll go from there. But the squad's so strong that it doesn't people being injured, and Combs, who's one of our top players being injured. I knew Jack Green would go, and then Jack Green would do a job. And for his age again, he just shows such a maturity, and I thought he was excellent, and that just epitomises the whole squad.
Looking forward to Saturday, away to Basingstoke Town. They've had, we'll say an up and down, but it's been more of a down, still rooted to the bottom of the table. We beat them 3-0 down here, but they've had occasional good result. If we relax, we could get sucked back into trouble again. Yeah,
we'll never relax. I won't let them. We don't relax. We relax in terms of when we're on the ball. Okay, but if you give them, if the lads have that licence where they want to go and be bright and go and attack things, they want to get the ball back because they want to do it again, and they want to do it again. So it works for us. If you're giving that freedom, saying, "Go on, when you're on it, go and enjoy it." Suddenly, as soon as the other team have got it, they want it back. So they work even harder, and we won't relax Saturday. We'll be again every time they've got it, we'll be on them, and we won't give them many passes to get that ball back. And all I've asked them to do is play a little bit earlier. I think they were a little bit cagey first 10 again. I said, you show second half when you do play. That's how good you can be. I want you to play from the first minute. The game is, all this thing about I'll keep it tight first 5 is the game is the game. People complicate the game. It's 11v11. It's a simple game, football. So just go and play. And if we do that from the start Saturday, we should come away with a positive result.
Your manager certainly into the new year now, into 2nd of January at least. If results keep going like this, nobody can see you not being offered it permanently.
No, I mean, I would say this even if I was the manager, I'd take it game by game. Literally, the next game is the most important. The next team you play are the best team you're going to play all season, and that's your mentality. So Basingstoke are the best side. We'll play all season, and we'll go into that game thinking that, and knowing that, but we're better. And so knowing that we'll raise our game. In terms of the job, we'll just keep going. We keep going and keep getting results, and maybe that it will make their job a little easier or harder, whatever way you want to look at it.
You must be a happy man going into this game.
Extremely, just happy, but expected. I said to them before the game today. I said I didn't see how you couldn't win it. And that's from analysing them, analysing us, analysing the way we play and how we can adapt if they change what they do. And I think that's I'm happy, but we're just going to continue that now and obviously look to continue it. And in games where it doesn't go our way, the reaction will be massive, and the reaction is what we'll get from them. And we already know that, so we're taking it game by game, and the boys are already looking forward to Saturday now.
Thanks so much, Harry. It's 3 out of 3. Congratulations on that. Just a reminder, Saints next in action then on Saturday, the 19th of December. We're away to Basingstoke Town in National League South. Kick-off at the Camrose is at 3 p.m.